Baby's getting physical this week, preparing for all sorts of movement in her future. And sadly, it looks like cold and flu season has hit our household. I'll tell you all about it in this week's update. So last week, I noticed Faith grasping for things kind of accidentally, but still, she was learning to use her hands in new ways. And now I feel like it's her feet. She's kicking things in her activity mat. She's using her legs to roll over. Now, speaking of rolling over, she's been able to be on her belly and then flip to her back for a while now. But now she's learning to kind of take her legs and swing them to the side and roll onto her belly from her back. So pretty cool. But again, it's hit or miss. It's not consistent. So my baby certainly isn't doing the rolls. She doesn't know 100% what she's doing, but it's exciting to see. And that's kind of the theme for this week. What I'm trying to work on with Faith is just strengthening her body to prepare her for things like rolling over easily and fluidly, sitting up, eventually crawling, and then of course walking someday. So some things that I've been doing is, for one, just getting her standing on her legs. Of course, I'm fully supporting her, but I've noticed a real change now where she can brace herself, engage her leg muscles, and, kind of be a little bit more steady when she's on her two little feet. Of course, I don't do this that often because you don't want to strain their bodies, but it's good to practice here and there. Also, tons of tummy time because that's strengthening her whole spine, her neck, her back, her core, and that's going to just help her in so many ways. And then even baby wearing, and this has been a big revelation for me personally because my other two kids, for whatever reason, just did not like to be worn, but Faith does. So even when I'm baby wearing her, she's using her neck, she's looking around, she's kind of supporting herself a little bit. So something as simple as that, is really helping our babies get stronger. So I would encourage you to get your baby on the floor, on the activity mat, get them working their bodies, because this is just going to prepare them for all the movement milestones that are coming up soon. So we are at the 2-month mark, which is amazing. Hopefully your baby is sleeping longer stretches at night. Faith actually gave me 9 consecutive hours the other night. Woo, I was like a new woman when I woke up the next morning. My boobs weren't happy, but I was happy. Also at 8 weeks is usually when your doctor wants to see your baby again, just to do a checkup, make sure they're growing and thriving and meeting the basic milestones. So maybe you're getting ready to do that. Speaking of doctors, our little baby Faith has a little cold with a slight cough. And I'm so heartbroken because with my first child, he didn't get sick until he was 18 months old because he lived in this tiny little community with just me, my husband, and my mom. So he wasn't exposed to the germs. And then fast forward, when my first daughter was born, Paloma, Griffin was getting ready to enter preschool, but I decided to hold him back for a year because I didn't want her to get exposed to all those germs. So she didn't get her first cold until she was 1. So we were doing pretty good. Now comes Faith, and unfortunately, she's had a couple little sniffles in her very short life. And that's because my daughter Paloma, who is still just about to turn 5, has been giving her different things that she picks up at her school. So it's just been such a bummer to hear a little baby cough is like literally heartbreaking. So I'm praying that we can get through, and I started looking into different things that I can do as a breastfeeding mom to help support my little baby. So there you have it, the 2-month update. I hope you guys are doing great, and we'll see you next week. Hi, I'm Genevieve Howland, aka Mama Natural, and this is my 3rd baby, Faith. Together, we'll be taking you through baby's first year. So be sure to sign up for your free updates at mamanatural.com or subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks so much, and we'll catch you next week.